my friends, and welcome to episode 69 of The Wanderer. Today we've got our transfer special episode. As you can see, Tibetanov is captain, so that's going to be a bit of spoiler for you. However, I wanted to show you this screen first to show you the new kits that I've came up with. I've put a 3D version of them in game. Unfortunately, I'm not very good, so I've reached out for help, so you won't get to see them in the next couple of episodes, but hopefully after that the help will have arrived and they will be better quality, because I'm not happy with them myself. I tested them. I've only seen the home kit and engine and it looks okay, but it doesn't look like this, and that's the issue that I've got. So I reached out to another YouTuber, asked for help. I will give you more information on that when I have it. I don't have any more information on that right now. But I hope you like the kits here, and we're going to go into transfer history. As you can see, we've got a lot in, a lot out, and big money spent. So on the outs, Jordan Jones left on a free. Zach running away to Hamilton for 1.1 million. He signed for free last season. Done okay, then went out on loan. Played 12 games for scoring 4 goals. That's in the league, 6 in the Champions League as well. And then we loaned him out, got 105k for that loan, where he scored 3 goals from 13 games from Dundee. And then he went to Hamilton, where he's played 3 games and scored 1 goal. So far, we've loaned out Scott McKellar to Kilmarnock. He asked to go out on loan, and I felt that was the right decision for him, so I supported that. We've got him out to Kilmarnock. They are in the Championship. It's not quite ideal. Billy Hughes signed a new contract in January. Hamilton were trying to sign him on a pre-contract. He's now away on loan to Hamilton. I can't remember the full details of this, I suspect. Yep, there we go. So costs nothing if they play him, apart from his wages, and 20k if they don't play him, basically. And right now they're not. Well, he played some game time. Linchaba away to Red Bull Salzburg for 350k. I think that was like 320k up front, and then some money over instalments. Jamie Walker away to Rangers for 6.5 million. Danny Rogers, strange one. A transfer listed him. Basically, we've got a goalkeeper that's came in. I'll go through that in a minute when we go in the ends. But as a result of that, I was like, right, I'm quite happy to sell Danny Rogers now. I'll transfer him out. 3 teams came in. Man City were one of them. We negotiated it up because there was so much interest. We got 150k for him. Some of that's again paid over the next couple of years. But he's away playing for the under 23s for Manchester City now, worth 4.3 million. You know, we did sign him for 26k, so we made a profit, but his value dropped on the less game time he was getting. Al McManus, a young striker, away out on loan to Livingston. Basically just happy to get his wages paid. I was trying to sell him, but nobody was interested. Ryan McKee away to Ross County, where he's had a pretty good start. 4 goals in 3 games for the 100k, but you know, he had a lot of loan spells. Didn't really work out that well for us. His development wasn't coming along, and I wasn't convinced he was ever going to get near the first team, so decided to sell him on. Caviglia, another strange one here. We're on loan. I tried to sell him. Nobody showed any interest. I think Bordeaux or Marseille were interested, but they refused to put in a bid. So I said, right, I'm going to loan him out, because again, you'll see when I go over the right hand side, the left hand side rather, I've signed a couple of players in his position, and I felt it was him or Ryan Hedges. Ryan Hedges I've got maybe a bit of an attachment to now. I'm not sure. I think Caviglia maybe had a marginally better season last season, but I feel as a team we play better with Hedges. So we've loaned him out. Inter Milan gave him a first team contract, but he's not played a first team game yet from memory. They're paying 60k a month if he doesn't play, plus all his wages. Sorry, 60k a month if he plays, plus all his wages. 100k a month if he doesn't play. 0 minutes played this month. As you can see, played 2 non-competitive games, but I believe they did bring in. And the irony of this is if I'm right in thinking, I'm trying to see where he is. Jack Livingston, recognise that name for some reason. Maybe they didn't. There was a player they certainly went for that I had on my shortlist that was played the same position, who, ironically enough, I've been scouting since I signed Caviglia, and before I signed him rather, and I basically signed Caviglia over him and then regretted it instantly, and the guy moved to Bayern Munich. Ivan Abramovich away on loan to Espanyol, just getting his wages paid. First team football as well, which I thought was a big must for him. Jack Henry away to Malaga, and this was a strange one. and offered him out. Preston bid 3 million, instantly rejected it. It was worth 9, I think. And then I was like, right, I'll wait until all the transfer windows in Europe open. Offered him out again. Got 2 offers, one from Torino, one from Lazio for 5 million, and negotiated up to 6 million plus. I think it was 675k over 3 years. And he accepted the Lazio deal, confirmed it, nothing happened. Still saying he was negotiating a contract, so I went back and offered him out, and then he went to Malaga for the same deal basically. Gordo away on loan to Morenese. I feel that's not their right name, but I can't see their logo big enough to check. Anyway, he is on loan for just his wages again, first team contract in the Portuguese top flight. Robbie McAllister on loan at Partick Thistle, similar kind of deal, just paying his wages and giving him first team football. Jamie Baronas, not happy with the price here, but it was the only bid we could get, and I was worried that if we waited until next season it would be worth less, so we sold him for 6.75 million. He was worth just under 12 with a release clause of 10.5, and nobody was coming in, so I basically just went, right, I'll sell him for 9 million. Oviedo came in with this bid. It's hard locked, nobody else came in. I was like, right, we'll just accept it, we'll take the money and run basically. Michael Sulek away to Resenberg in Germany. I feel like that's not their real name either. He's on loan. He was the boy that we signed last year on a loan back deal. Needs a bit more game time. He's actually regressed in terms of his potential, so I'm hoping that catches him on. And Tavernier I tried to sell again. This was based on a transfer that came in, so I tried to sell him, couldn't sell him. His contract ends next year, that's maybe why people are waiting. Morton came in, will pay, it's not even his full wages, but it's a chunk of his wages off the wage bill basically. So on the ends now, for the ends, there's a tutorial coming up after this video. Watch that, because that's going to explain how some of these deals happened. There's 5 deals it explains, it shows you 4 of them in detail, but it will be up straight after this video. So first in is Goran Vesic, goalkeeper. The reason why Danny Rogers was moved on, 300k he has signed for. Already a well suited Premiership goalkeeper. Not, it's saying star wise, he's a similar level to Freddie Woodman. He's not, he's played a cup game so far, you know the rules. Backup goalkeepers get the cup games. We do have Cowie there of course, but he's a step above Cowie in his development. Cowie's hopefully going to kick on now that he's got our facilities and coaching. I refused a lot of loans for him. Next up is Milan Andrić. Been scouting this guy for a long time, and he's a defensive midfielder but can play naturally further forward. I kind of want to have a box-to-box midfielder instead of a deep line playmaker. I feel it offers a better tactical balance, so we're going to try that. We need to work on his finishing, composure and bravery, in particular to do that, positioning off the ball maybe a little bit as well, but physically he is an absolute monster. Tackling is pretty good, passing is okay, high work rate, you know, all good things. Sign him for free, sign him for free, so he was out of contract after his Sydney FC contract expired. He played 3 games there over a lot of years, surprising me given how good he is. Well, already valued at 3.1 million, 6.5k a week. Then our big money signing, Dapa Mabudi, comes in for an initial 8 million with 10 million over 3 years, and then there's another 8 million worth in add-ons. I think some of that is actually, what's the word I'm looking for? To get to the semi-final of the Champions League. However, I've been so impressed with him. When I compare him with Jamie Walker, mentally he was worse, physically he was better, technically he was class above apart from passing, which we are already working on. Still valued at 17.25 million, so his value is not deteriorating too much. Had a fantastic start, 2 goals and an assist in his first 3 games with a 7.53 average rating. So maybe not quite £26 million worth of player, but he's 22 years old, 21 when I signed him. Hopefully he's going to develop into an absolute monster that I believe he can be, and he's already a first team level player. Then we signed Lewis Morgan on a free transfer from Celtic. Now he's a left winger, but he's in the same kind of mould as Ryan Hedges, so he's an inside forward on the left technically, but I'm going to play him on support as a winger, the same way we do with Ryan Hedges. His crossing's good, his dribbling's good, his finishing's good, his first touch is good, long shots are okay, passing's okay, technique's okay. No, there's a lot of greens. And if we go to winger and support, every single stat is green. He is left footed, which doesn't make it ideal, but we signed a player on 7k a week for 12.5 million. Last year was his best season in the SPL ever, and it was in a Celtic shirt. So we've nicked one of our rivals' best players for free on lesser wages. Marco Lomba, and I'm really excited by this player. I scouted him for a little while. My scouts recommended him, and I was looking at him, and I was in that sort of, am I being blind to certain stats and tunnel visioning on them? But I risked it. 275k we've signed him for. 16 marking, 16 positioning, 16 tackling, decent physicals, okay mentals. Everything else is a bit average, but you know, money ball effect and all that. I want him to mark, tackle, position, okay, and head. Now he's not the greatest at heading, he's okay in the air, fairly brave, 12 jumping, reach, 13 heading, you know, he'll handle his own in the air to an extent. But those free blue stats are the key free stats for a central defender almost. If you were to say in the 3rd division, what free stats do you want? They'd be the free you'd be looking at, in my opinion. Hassan Abayar, free transfer, attacking midfielder, worth 9.25 million, 5k a week. Wage comes from a team I'm not even going to try and pronounce in the Turkish Super League. Had, you know, decent seasons there, 3 games, 2 assists already. For us, absolutely excited to see how this guy develops. 19 years old, and he's going above the 2 guys that have been so consistent for us for the past 2 years as a first team advanced playmaker. Aaron Cresswell, now this is the first of the guys that you're going to see in the tutorial. He's signed for 4.9k a wage. Going to be a very good left back option. We needed one with Marcal retiring. You know, he's still an aging one. 7 caps for England though. Very good mentals. Personality is okay, but given that we have unambitious youth coming through, having a fairly ambitious player maybe helps with that. Fairly solid. Fullback Kyle Walker on the other side. He also was mentioned in the tutorial, worth 3.3 million. Solid all round, going to be a very good backup left back. Might even rival to Vetinov, but that was the reason why Tavernier went. Harry Arter, again mentioned in the tutorial, sensational player, and as much as this box to box role is all the way down here, this is what I'm going to be playing at. Bravery, anticipation, acceleration, not the best. Everything else is really good, particularly for the SPL, so absolutely delighted with that. Big transfer here, Mario Balotelli. He's in his twilight years, he's regressing. Kind of brought him in just for the sake of it, to be honest. 4k a week, overspent on his wages, but that'll be explained in the tutorial. Could have got them a lot cheaper, but I messed up, and the tutorial that I'm talking about will show you that. But you know, he's going to add an extra backup striker. We've got 4 strikers here. We're going to play Federum as a left winger, inside forward this year. See if he develops into that. And then we've got Fabrizio Tadelli on 4k a week on loan from Fiorentina, offering an inside forward sort of rotation if need be, and Scott Forbes offering a central defensive option. This was kind of a rushed one where I was looking at the loan options. Wasn't a whole lot, and we basically just went for him because he looked the best of a bad bunch. Physically he's an absolute monster, so hopefully is a slightly better version of Roshan Williams, if you like. Anyway guys, I think I've covered just about everything. Finances have £32 million in the bank. Obviously we've got our training facilities getting improved, our youth facilities getting improved. Got an affiliate club, we do need to go about that. Stadium, I've misread the date here. This isn't going to be completed under my contract. This has actually been delayed as well. It's going to be 2024, but it's not going to be completed, which is very frustrating. We'll go and we'll have a look at our affiliates. So it's the first time I've asked for an affiliate, and we got Dunfermline. I asked for a club with a successful youth system, and they gave me 4 local clubs that have no, at least as far as I'm aware, successful youth. However, Dunfermline was the best of a bad bunch, and I kind of wanted to get someone. I'm going to cover all the games in the next episode, because this has been a long episode of just talking, going through players. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time where we take on Genk in the Champions League playoff.